This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
I have a positive update regarding yesterday's stupid content ID debacle on YouTube. Good Morning Denmark has released their claims on my Team Sonic racing videos.
Wow.
Last thing, guys. So apparently, and I hate to say this, there's been a way that has been discovered to abuse Twitch's subscription system. And this came to light last night on my Rage 2 conclusion stream. Now just, excuse me. Stupid post-nasal drip. So now just listen to how stupid this sounds. Alright, we discovered this last night. So apparently, Twitch instituted a new system recently where if you have a new account on Twitch and you subscribe to a channel, you can get it refunded. Now, I don't think that this is something you can do over and over and over. I'm assuming, you know, Twitch is gonna have a limit here, where they're not gonna let you sub to 100 channels and then get all your money back, you know what I mean? But it seems like they have this new system where you can, you know, subscribe and then immediately get your money back. Why the hell would it have a refund feature? It doesn't make any fucking sense at all, right? It just doesn't. It's pretty stupid. So last night, I was here streaming Rage 2, and we had a bunch of people coming in with insulting names, basically. You know, insulting me, insulting my wife and stuff. And just basically kept subbing. Sub. So all of a sudden, all these sub notifications started coming in for insulting names. But then immediately the subs would be removed. So the sub would come in, oh, I get credit for it, and then it would be removed and it would go away. And I was like, well, that's bullshit.
The money is mine, and I want the money. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I'm so just enveloped in greed and money. I need money. I need money.
Right? So how does that make any sense? How do you create a system by which you now have someone who can, you know, do something completely insulting live on a stream, get away with it, and, you know, and then pull back and you don't get any credit for it? You know, previously, who cares if someone does it? If you're getting money for it, it's like they're paying to insult you. Now, they've created a system by which people can just fucking do this willy-nilly, and basically get away with it and have no repercussions whatsoever, okay? Now, apparently, as stupid as this sounds, on Reddit, a Twitch mod or someone said, oh, well, what you should do is notify us of repeat offenders and we'll IP ban them. That doesn't work at all. You know, just think about this. Yeah, I really want my moderators to submit a list of like 100 fake subs that came in today and somehow submit this to Twitch staff so they'll review it and IP ban someone who's a potential abuser. It's dumb as shit.
It's just, in my opinion, this is one of the dumbest things Twitch has ever done. Twitch is the future.
Twitch TV is literally a business model
based off of begging. I'm not the kind of person that's going to sit here and say, please buy this shirt, please subscribe, please do this, please sub, please thumbs up the video, please see my other channels, please. When do you ever hear me talking like that in a video?
Alright, this is like 100% only going to be used to abuse trolling. It's not going to be used legitimately by anyone. Who the fuck comes on Twitch and accidentally subs to someone? It doesn't exist. But you will have people coming to abuse this shit to get messages on people's streams. I have had to adjust the stream. There's nothing I can do about it. You know, after last night's Rage 2 conclusion stream, which was a mess, I mean, for a straight hour, we had people throwing up insulting messages on the stream because of my notifications for people who subscribe, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. I've turned off the subscription notifications. We know what's going to win. The troll as always wins. Oh, yeah. Alright? And here's the way I have it set up. Now, I don't know if this works. If you resubscribe to the channel, so if you're already an existing subscriber and you resubscribe to the channel, you should get an on-screen thank you notification, just like you used to. So for those who already were supporting me and then they decide to extend the sub, you're going to get an on-screen thank you pop-up, okay? If you are a first-time subscriber, you will not receive an on-screen thank you pop-up. Instead, I'm going to give you a verbal shout-out. The thing is, this will allow me to screen subs. So if we get 100 subs in today, and out of them 80 are fake insulting shit, I can just say, okay, I'm not going to give a verbal shout out to those people when I read their names. You know, I'll read it like, oh, okay, yeah, Phil's a fat fuck, just subscribed. Of course, I'm not going to read this. I know that's not a legit one. That's one that's going to be refunded, right? So, that's how we're going to do it.
All I can taste is the saltiness.
Hodor Targ has cheered and says, why do you refuse to adopt new methods of interaction like restreaming E3 and watching it live? Is it you being stuck in a stick in the mud? Do you think it would not bring enough viewers? Because I think your audience wants live raw E3 coverage really bad. I have explained this every single year. Alright? Every year. And for some reason people just don't listen to my answer. So I'm going to answer it again. I do not feel that live reactions to a live event or a movie trailer or anything like that adds anything. I think that it's cheap. I think that it's incredibly uninspired. It's easy mode stuff to put out. It's fluff content creation. All right? It is. It's the ultimate fluff. Because
live reaction to something is basically you overreacting to get a response from your viewership, and it works because people are gullible.
Real as any human.
What
This is how I talk.
tidings. I would hate to think we invited you back into our ranks, only for you to fail to...
What the shit is that? Whoa! 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 What the fuck? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I'm not... I'm not doing crazy, over-exaggerated live reactions like a fucking Muppet, like these other people do, to get attention from you. That's not me. I'm never going to do that.
I love it.
Bring your best. This world. Come on. Kill yourself and we'll shove them up your ass. Gotta use the power to stop the motherfucking jackass. Dr. Eggman's handling the shit. You're gonna fuck Solaris. Got a fucking prick. All right.
When you watch me on a stream, you're getting pure, unadulterated fill. People are silly and gullible, and they want to see overreactions because they're drama infused and immature. And that's all it is. It's immaturity that makes that content so enjoyable to a viewer. All right?
The way I do it is I'll watch a press conference. Let's say, for example, this year, the Bethesda press conference, all right? We'll watch it together. Like, I'll have it hosted here on my channel on Twitch. We'll watch it together. I'll take notes about everything going on in the Bethesda press conference, and I'll have this kind of soaking in and me formulating opinions on everything that I'm seeing on the live press conference. Then immediately when the press conference ends, I go live on stream. I recap everything we saw in the press conference with my now digested thoughts.
Devour.
In reality, here's what you would see. Me just sitting there taking notes as we're watching the press conference. That's it. I'm not going to overreact or whatever. I'm going to be sitting there taking notes and being, my normal self. And then afterwards, you'll hear my reaction. There's no point.
Because I'm not going to sit here and be a fucking Muppet for a camera and completely overreact on purpose to draw an overreaction to try to make money. I've never been like that. You guys know that. I'm a genuine dude. Yeah, every once in a while I'll ham it up if we're doing something silly in a game or whatever. But that's not me. I'm not Mr. Ridiculous, ham it up, overreaction nonsense. Alright? Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. Seriously.
Boomer Side Phil tip me $1 saying, since I'm embracing the memes, can I embrace the boomer meme? Well, I'm not a boomer. I understand that. I guess there's a meme that if you're an older gamer, you're considered one of the baby boomers or whatever, and you're outdated, and you complain about things that more younger kids, younger gamers don't complain, wouldn't even bring up. You know what I mean? And I guess some people have made that association with me being I am one of the older content creators on the internet. I mean, how many people 37 years old do you see doing this full time? Not a lot. I get that. At the same time, I don't even know what there is to embrace because, again, I'm not really part of that. King Golf cheered again. He says, I think it's a bit misleading. People take a dump on your FromSoft footage but leave out the Neo gameplay. Like, didn't you parry a boss 30 times in a row and didn't take any damage with a spear? That's bragworthy. Yeah, there was one boss that actually was funny because when I got to this boss, people were like, oh, Phil's gonna get his ass handed to him. And I died like twice trying to learn the boss pattern. And then the third time I walked in there, and I literally parried every attack. every fucking attack. The boss did not touch me once. It was a flawless victory.
Oh my god.
And that's true. You know, in Neo, did I die a ton? Absolutely I did. Absolutely. But once I kind of got the hang of the game, I did a lot better. And I would say the end game stuff that I did in Neo was quite entertaining and fun. So I actually had a lot of fun with Neo 1. And you're right, I did actually get much, much better at it the more I played it. And you're right, it's funny, people won't bring that up. They would never. Who on earth, if you're one of these assholes, if you're one of these assholes who all they want to do is completely write off anything positive I've ever done, the last thing you're going to do is go to the moments where I persevered.
No one is ever going to highlight my final boss battle in Sekiro.
They made, if you can believe it, there's a This Is How You Don't Play Sekiro video, even though I beat Sekiro more quickly than about 90% of the people who played it. And I'm not a great gamer, but I adapted to the game enough that the final boss wasn't even hard for me. But they won't highlight that. They can't. They can't give credit for that, right? Because their whole narrative is that
I'm a terrible gamer, that I'm not good at anything, that I don't deserve any popularity or any kind of attention, and that, you know, life's so unfair that they can't get any attention because they're all better than me. But, you know, I'm a terrible gamer and somehow I still have an 11-year legacy and I'm still going, right?
that's their whole narrative, their whole bullshit little sob story, little world's smallest violin narrative. So if they have to keep that going, they have to pretend like I never did well in Street Fighter, despite there being tournament results out there showing that I won multiple tournaments, including Evo East and the like. They have to pretend like I was never ever good at any game I ever played, so hide all that footage, delete that shit from existence, right? You know what I mean? They have to basically try to hide every positive, alright? There is no way you could make a This Is How You Don't Play video of Sekiro in any kind of a legit fashion without highlighting the fact that I beat the final boss more quickly than most people who played the game. If there's a video out there that exists that says, you know, highlighting how bad I did in Sekiro, and you don't bring up that I actually dominated the end of the game, that's completely disingenuous, and you are a worthless shithead.
Over 1,800 milligrams of sodium. 1,800 milligrams of sodium.
Timbo Slice cheered and said, why do you feel refunding subs is a bad thing? We're buying a product and most companies allow a refund of the product. Wrong. That's actually not true, Timbo. First of all, there are many places that say no refunds. Alright, there just are. And most companies that allow a refund for a legitimate reason. For example, if you go to GameStop and you buy a video game and you bring it back and say this game didn't work or whatever, then they'll give you a refund or store credit if you have a receipt proving you bought it there, right? These people who are doing these refunds are not doing them for legitimate reasons. Not, oh, I bought a sub from the guy and the guy got banned from Twitch, so now I can't make use of my sub. It's, oh, I want to troll this motherfucker with an insulting name, so I make a dummy account, I subscribe, and then I refund it. And that's the problem, Timbo. I'm not saying, if there's a legitimate reason why someone wants a refund, then that should be granted. But the problem is, you know for a fact this system's going to be automated. It's not going to be reviewed by a human every time it's done. So you know it's going to be primarily used for trolling. So if a system is going to be primarily used for negative, malicious purposes, that system shouldn't exist.
Ah, the salty tears.
If they want a refund, a formal refund system, it has to be a system that's reviewed by a human. So that human can look at it and say, well, this isn't legit. Your name is Phil's Sweaty Donkey Balls, and you subscribe to his channel, and then immediately, you know, pulled back the sub so you can get your name that says Phil's Sweaty Donkey Balls to appear on his screen. It's obviously trolling. You don't get a refund, right? So there you go. That should be the truth of it, okay? And that's the other thing. There's some people, they'll come in here, and they'll subscribe, and then immediately act like assholes. So
Joe Splamoni comes in and subs, and then this first message in the stream chat is, Phil is a fat piece of shit who doesn't deserve any success and no one give him any support.
So then they get banned, appropriately, and then they go whine to Twitch, oh, I just subbed and I got banned, I want my money back. No, that person literally came in and trolled on purpose. They don't deserve to get their money back. You know, that's it, they made their choice. So you see what I'm saying? This is a system by which people are going to constantly be abusing it just to get attention, just to troll people. How many people legitimately do you think are going to want a refund? Legitimately. Not that many. How often can you accidentally sub to a channel? Oh, I was on a channel and all of a sudden I had an epileptic seizure and my right hand was clicking nonstop and I double-clicked on the sub button and I clicked by accident. Bullshit. You know, that's bullshit. I don't think there's even a legitimate reason to get a fucking refund. Except if said streamer got banned. That would be one thing. Okay, I subscribed to LTG, and he got banned for the 700th time from Twitch, so now I can't make use of my sub. Okay, yeah, you should probably get a refund then. But outside of that, I don't see a reason why anyone should be getting a refund for a subscription like this. Okay?
Yeah, the people are idiots.
It's honestly sad because the truth of the matter is, there's people in life who, like, they feel responsibility. They feel like, man, if I have a moral right to do the right thing, if I go to work, I should do a good job. Then there's people who just have none of that.
They feel that they could just be fucking no-loads their whole life and never actually put in any kind of effort into anything they do, and just pass by, you know, get on the bare minimum, just fucking scoot on by, and everyone's always gonna fucking, you know, hold their ass their entire life and pick up the slack for them and shit like that. And there's tons of fucking people like that out there. I call them no-loads. They all want to just be, oh, I want to be a lazy fuck. I just want to pass by life with my legs kicked up, leeching off of fucking others, and not actually doing anything productive or actually thinking for myself. I just want to be this fucking cow who chooses fucking cud, a brainless idiot. Let me keep getting the paycheck, alright? Let me keep taking a paycheck for doing fucking nothing. And I love it. I love doing this for a living. What pasta do you prefer? I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a racist. Phil's a scammer. DSP's a pedophile. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck.
This guy's a bitch.
I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God I wish I fucking was.